Good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. So we got a little bit of vocabulary words today, one of which is categorical data. All that just means is that we are taking information that we have collected and dividing it into groups. Numerical data, that's just expressing the data in numbers. Mode, this is the one that's cool. So this is the one that occurs the most or has the most amount of numbers. So if you're given a set of data and all you have is numbers, then the one that shows up the most is your mode. However, you never want to put the number as your mode. You just want to put like what it was talking about. Relative frequency, guess what? We have already done this, at least in 6th grade math. By now we've already done this. All we have to do is take the ratio and then turn it into a percent. Simple, right? That's all you have to do. All right, so the easiest way to do this is just to go ahead and get started. So mode is the one that happens the most. Mode, most. So first thing you gotta do, you gotta total all these up. So that means you add this one, and then these ones, and these ones. So if I'm adding all these up, I know 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 11 is 21, plus 3 is 24, plus 1 more is 25 total. All right, from there, I'm gonna come over here to what's the mode of the data. So I know the mode is the one that happens the most. So that would be my 11, because this means 11 people chose dog. Now, does that mean I put 11? No, it means I put dog. How many people were surveyed? Hey, that's just our total, so we put 25. Now, this one, all we have to do is come up with a ratio. So remember, that's our part out of our total. Now, I like to go ahead and see if I can get it to 100. Because it's 25, I can easily get that to 100. So I'm going to multiply that by 4, and I'm going to multiply my top by 4, and I get 8 over 100. And as y'all know, or should know by now, percents are always out of 100. So that means my percentage, or my relative frequency in this one, is 8%. Now you also might see this as a decimal as well, which would be 0.08, because that would be 8 hundredths. Because remember, it's tenths and then hundredths. So 8 hundredths. This one, same thing, 8 over 25. This equals into 32 over 100. I have 32%, or 32 hundredths. So remember, if you don't remember how to do this, remember your last digit determines what your whole fraction is over. I then have 11 25ths, also known as 44 over 100. So 44%, or 44 hundredths. Fish, same thing, same process over and over and over. 12 over 100, because each one I multiply by 4. So that means 12%, or 12 hundredths. Same thing here, 1 over 25. 4 over 100, also known as 4%, or 0.4 hundredths. If you want to know if you're right, all you have to do is add them up. So 8 and 32 is 40, plus 44 is 88. Excuse me, 84 plus 4 is 88, plus 12 is 100. It'd be good if I could add today. All right, my next one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm looking for the mode. Personally, I like to add all these up. So I know that's 30, that's 20. So 30 plus 20 is 50, plus 10 means I've got 60 total. And I see I cut off some of my number right here, so I'm going to go ahead and back that up just a hair. All right, so my mode is the one that shows up the most, which in this case would be white. And the relative frequency of metallic cars. So metallic cars would be 12 out of my total, which is 60. Now, I can't get 60 to 100. However, I can simplify this down by 6. I chose 6 because I can get this to 10, which I can get that easily to 100. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. And then remember, 10 times 10 is 100. So 2 times 10 gives me my 20 over 100. So I have 20% or 20 hundredths. Hopefully this made sense to y'all. And remember to leave any comments if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching.